Yo, what's good? So this is day 5 or maybe day 6, one of the two. But anyways, here we are, Topstepx 150k challenge. Quick breakdown of just what I'm looking for going into the next trading day, Monday tomorrow for New York session. Um, as we can see here, we were on a nice bearish little trend here, but essentially we broke these highs right here and kind of just got out of that what do you call it, that phase we were in. Also, we failed to make a new lower low after making this low, so that's going to take us up. Currently right now we're above the daily. We rejected that daily with that nice candle right there. Now trading around intraday levels here. So tomorrow what I'm going to be looking for is essentially if we can stay above this daily right here at 236 and not break any of this stuff, then essentially I'll be looking for maybe like a retest and a buyback up into this 1 hour, or if we're still up here by the time New York session comes in, look for a break retest or some type of break of the high setup around this area here. And then if we're still above this even, uh, just simply wait on a retest above this level here, or once it's making structure on the lower time frames, if I could find a good resistance slash support area to take buys into. Now the only way I'll entertain some sales right now is if we get under here. Where is it at? Where's my little pointer? If we can get under here and essentially um, break retest, and then I'll take that break of the low or a break and retest of this same area. So once it comes retested, or a simple break of the low, that would be the only way. I wouldn't short it just because we broke out of this area. I would want to see some confirmations just because of all the bullish volume we had. Now, real quick to MES, same kind of picture here. As far as the daily goes, kind of we broke that high there. Broke that high, essentially rejected the intraday. What do you call it? Intraday support. But see, the only thing is, we had this last high right here. We had this last high right here, but then we also got a daily support resistance key level right here as well. So as far as how buys would look, essentially I would want to see a pull down back into this area here, to take another buy back up into that daily. What do you call it? Or essentially wait on a break and retest of that daily. Depending on where we're at as well, it might just be worth waiting for a cool break of the high setup as well. Um, as far as shorts, same thing. If we can break below this area on the this 1 hour intraday level I got, set up a break and retest type of setup, like that, or even just a break of the low setup, or if we come down, break it, boom, retest it, and then I'll take it down, and my entry will be somewhere up here off that structure on the lower time frame. So that's gonna be it for now. I'll be back on this video once we start up New York session. So yo, so new day here. Have a little bit of water before we get into it. Let's see what's going on here on M and Q. Came down on the 15. Kind of rejecting this area. 10 minutes left in that candle. Um, I don't really like it because we got the highs right here. Not really much space to get between and trade. Okay, if we can get under here again, we're gonna look to execute some little shorts down here. So this is the position we're gonna look for. As soon as we come out this low, um, come down here, maybe execute this short right in this area ish. Um, this 15 out, kind of like right at these lows. We got a little small area of support and resistance right here. So let's call it like right here. I got a nice little area to put my stop loss and target here is like the first. We got here for the second, here for maybe like a third, and overall TP down here at 54.82. And we'll just see what happens when we get down to that area. So I'm gonna put a pending order right here. Let's do a stop sell. We'll do 5 contracts if we can get down here again. All right, so I executed real quick on this on Nasdaq right here. Um, kind of right at this VWAP where we're holding a little mini support at as well. So right here in this area, kind of just more like a bounce play basically. But I'm gonna be quick to kind of like cut risk off this one, just because it's a little more on the aggressive side. Um, we're gonna see what we get here. And go ahead and go to ES and cancel this trade. There, let's cancel that out. Yeah. Let's see what we got going on NQ. Yeah, as you can see on the 3 minute, we're kind of like holding this area right here where I have that mini support at. Guess I should have used the box. Either wait on to see if we can come here at this 1 hour and look for a setup, or once we get above this area up here for another entry. And target these highs. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna come for the stop loss. Okay. All right, so we just got tapped into this position here. I thought I had it set to more breaking these lows, that exact wick, but um, it is what it is now. We're in the trade. Here we go right here. I'm gonna target. I'm gonna see if we can get right here to these 15. Oh shit, these 15-minute lows. Um. Oh my God, why does it keep doing that? Sorry, y'all. These 15-minute lows in this area. See if we can get there and see what to do from there. That was a smooth day right there. I started out with two losses back to back on NQ, looking for those buys. But here, basically, all we did we waited on those lows to be broken. We basically took entry right here, waited on those lows to be broken, and yeah, we secured that. So I would have liked to held down to this 1 hour, but I got some stuff to do today. So I'm cool with what happened today. We're up officially $1,000 on the 150K challenge right now. So overall, I like that trade position. We held down to this 15-minute lows where I initially was like, all right, well, if we can get here, then I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna see what I could do if I could scale in, but unfortunately, that position played out later in the session that I wanted to, because I wanted to target down here to this 1 hour. But if you come down to the 1 hour, you see we have these lows right here. So initially, if we can get under that and establish it as newfound resistance, retest it, we could see price come back into 54.81. But like I just mentioned, I'm not worried about that. Like I said, this trade was already a banger. So um we had our stops, I think, somewhere up here initially, like somewhere right here for 1 to 3. Then we came down, moved it, and we scaled in successfully while managing risk. And we secured some at right. Well, we basically secured some right here. I took off half the position. Then I said, you know what? I just want to trail the rest aggressively because I was gonna let my stop loss just chill at break even and go ahead and do what I gotta do and leave for the day. But I entirely like I'm happy with this position right here. So no complaints. That's a good way to start the week right here. Um so that's gonna be it. We'll see y'all later on when we get ready for post market review for Tuesday. Tomorrow I know we got job openings, so we'll see how we're gonna play that. But this was an overall good position, good day, no complaints. So all right, y'all, appreciate y'all for watching. If you haven't, check out the rest of the vlog videos, and we're gonna try to see what we could do here. All right, y'all.